everybody, my name is KurtBroG, and today I'll be showing you how to build an automatic pumpkin or melon farm. So do keep that in mind for the majority of this tutorial, that this can also work with melons. And this is for Minecraft Bedrock 1.16.4, so that's Windows 10, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation 4, and actually now Xbox Series X and PS5. So yeah, what you're going to need for this tutorial is 2 chests, 2 hoppers, a minecart with hopper, once again any type of hoe, 2 water buckets, 5 blocks of redstone, 45 regular rails, 5 powered rails, roughly 3 stacks of any solid block, 48 redstone, 24 of either pumpkin or melon seeds, 24 observers, 24 pistons, and 48 dirt. So let me just grab all of that, and we will get started. So the first thing you want to do is dig out a 2x2 hole in the floor, and then on the front of this hole, just place a double chest, and on the back, add some hoppers that lead into it. And now the next thing you'll want to do is place 1 block of the solid block to the right, and then place 5 blocks the other side. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we need to make an 8x8, I believe. Actually, no, sorry, it's an 8x9. So you should have 1 on the side on the right, and then 6 on the other side, and then bring this back by 8. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then just make this into a square. Well, actually, it'd be somewhat of a rectangle. And then what you're gonna do is just add the rails. Well, don't add. So what you're gonna need to do first is actually place down the redstone blocks. So you need to place 1 in the top right, 1 in the top left. Well, that's all we're going to do for the beginning, because if you place the powered rail first, instead of the rail that's going to go here connecting up with the rail that's going to go here, it's going to connect up to this one here and go in a loop. So you can't place on the powered rail first, so start on the second block, and then just bring this down onto the hopper, curve it round, and then bring it up, and then actually, yeah, break that one as well. I don't think there's a way to not break it, so you'll have to break 1 or 2. And then just, once you've curved it over the second time, just replace the rails you broke, and if you didn't place it on powered rail, just place a powered rail on the redstone blocks. And then on the second, like, straight rail of each line, place a redstone block and a powered rail. And that will allow it to just travel a bit faster. Obviously, you need to miss out a line. And actually, it ends here, not here. Apologies, I placed it in the wrong place. I do that a lot. I apologize. So you should have like a zigzag pattern with this coming out by 1 block, and then just place down your minecart with hopper here. This is going to be our collection system, so it's going to just travel around here. There'll be the pumpkins or melons up at the top, and it will collect them, put them into a hopper, and then every time it goes around here, it will put them into this hopper. So that's what that's for, and then just bring this all up by 1 block. Now the next part is a bit tricky if you're doing this on survival. It does involve building up a bit. So what you need to do is build up by 3, and then you need to build a sheet, kind of. I'm gonna say a sheet. It's kind of like just a kind of like half roof, I guess you could call it. Basically, so it's not touching anything, but it's kind of like roofed the entire thing like this. Obviously, don't include the walls, but this is how we're gonna get our pistons and observers on the top. So just place your pistons in an alternating pattern like this, leaving one block of free space between each piston, and it should look something like this at the end of it. So yeah, let me just do that. There we go. And then you can remove this sheet, I guess. That's what I'm going to continue to call it. I believe I accidentally just broke one of them. Yeah, I did. Okay. So yeah, be careful of that if you're doing this on creative. You might accidentally just run into one and break it. So yeah, just remove the sheet. And then you're good to go on that bit. And then go on here and then place a observer. Make sure the redstone bit, so the one with the red like square in the center, is facing upwards. So the face of the observer, if you can see there, is facing down onto the rail currently. It will eventually be facing down onto the pumpkin and melons, but that's for a later part of the tutorial. So just fill these all in. It might be a bit difficult because you might accidentally get some side ones, but yeah, you can just break them and try again. They'll most likely go into the hopper collection system. So you should have something like this now. If you have, that's good. Just get rid of them. And now cover this all with redstone. Because there isn't actually like a definite signal that is giving it to the redstone. It's actually the observers. So there's no need for repeaters. So just put a piece of redstone on every single block. And then here's where the dirt comes in. So you'll need to just break a part of the entrance to get in. And you also, depending on how you're doing this, you may need the hoe as well. And basically what I would do is I would do 2 rows of dirt and then make it into farmland in an alternating pattern. Make sure the farmland is on level with the observers. I have not done that. I've done them on the level of the pistons, so apologies. But actually we need to get the water system done first, so let's do that. So, basically, this is easy. So just off the side, just build a strip, and then, block it off in the 2 sections. So it should be, there should be a 1 line gap between, so it should look like somewhat of a staircase, like this. And then just make this into, like a holder, and then just place a water bucket in there. And then just do that on the other side. And you may need to actually just, break a block at the back or front instead, just to so allow yourself to get in to do the dirt. And yeah, just place that in there, and there we go. That's the water system done, so the farmland will not die. And now build this on an alternating pattern on the observers, so the farmland should be on the observers looking at it. And basically what will happen is it will put a piston down every time one of them grows, and it will actually it'll push the pumpkin or melon actually to oh, that's cobblestone, to into a item, and then the hopper can collect it on the fifth stage of growth, and that's how it works. Okay, well, we might encounter a slight issue here. That being, oh wait, actually no, we got out. So yeah, yeah, so just make, there we go. They're all farmland now. So now, you actually just need to place your seeds on there. Look, you can see the piston activates every time one of them is placed, and that's because it's activating them because I'm placing down the pumpkin seeds, so it's activating the piston. I may need to go around the other side for the rest of this. No, chicken, get out of the way. Chicken, these seeds are not for you. So yeah, you can make this bigger or smaller depending on how many resources you have. I do not believe I built this to its full length. No, if you that is its full length, it can with the minimal amount of materials. I did build a slightly smaller design. I believe it was meant to be an 8x8, not an 8. Not, well, actually, no. I believe it was meant to be a 9x9, not an 8x9. So I think I lost out on one part of growth this side. Actually, if I just quickly check, I believe I did. So if I'm correct, I'm just adding another safety line. This should not go up. Yeah, I built this 1 block too short. So that doesn't really matter. It's literally a matter of 4 pumpkins, which is not much. But yeah, so this should work. If I up the tick speed to 1,000, the pistons will go like crazy, but everything should work. Look, so you can see all the pumpkin seeds are growing, so all the pistons are activating. Look, you can see the pumpkins are getting produced, the pistons are pushing the pumpkins into blocks, and then if we just keep looking in this chest here, the hopper minecart should be coming back any second now. Yep, here it comes. Look, it's depositing the pumpkins in the chest. Oh, obviously 1,000 tick speed is way too much for it to handle with 2 hoppers and 1 hopper minecart, so it's not going to collect all of them in one go. But yeah, it works, and that's the main thing. I do not believe you can make a multi-layer one of these yet. You might be able to, like, downwards, but I don't think you can upwards, just purely because of the hopper collection. Unless you were to just replicate the entire farm just on either a different above or below. I do not believe there's a way to make this a multi-layer farm. But anyway, that's the tutorial. If you did enjoy it or you found it useful, please do give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and as always, keep on gaming and stay safe. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.